MasterChef is back.
Make no bones about it, I'm here to win the competition.
2 expert judges to decide who wins.
We're looking for a great cook who can make it as a professional. Someone to turn out exceptional food under pressure.
If you've got a dream, you're not doing yourself justice unless you follow it.
The prize, to work in a top restaurant.
This competition just gets tougher. Whoever wins, it's going to change their life.
Unless I thought I could win, I wouldn't be sitting here.
MasterChef is going large. These 6 contestants all want to become the next star restaurant chef, but only one winner will get through to Friday's quarter-final. They face 3 tough tests. They have to invent a dish from scratch.
Your pasta's cooked to absolute perfection.
They have to survive the pressure of working in a professional kitchen.
Get some more spinach, get it underneath it, get it away.
And they have to impress the judges with their own recipes.
It gets all your taste buds and gives them a great big kiss and cuddle.
All in just 2 days.
If you can make a plate of food that John and I would really like to eat, I promise you, you will be going through to the next round. Let's cook.
It's the quick elimination test. Deciding which 3 stay are judges John Terode, top chef and restaurateur.
They have the opportunity today to cook us one fantastic dish and change their life.
And food writer and ingredients expert Greg Wallace.
I'd like to see someone who knows how to infuse and pack flavour into their food.
The contestants have 40 minutes to invent a dish and cook it from any of today's ingredients, which are prawns, spaghetti, chili pepper, soy sauce, chorizo, ciabatta, lemon, honey, parsley, thyme, rocket and wine.
Ian, sauce, pasta, prawns, it looks like it's going quite well.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I love Italian food. I love the sort of passion the Italians have. They look forward to a meal, they celebrate it.
Law graduate Ian hopes winning MasterChef will help him realise his dream of owning an Italian deli.
I love cooking everything to do with Italian food, the fresh pasta, the fresh breads, just everything Italian.
Organic gardener Karen loves cooking ingredients as much as she does growing them.
My heart is definitely always in the garden, my hands are always in the soil, but I think my soul is in the kitchen.
Karen, why are you here?
I love food, I love growing food, I love promoting growing food, I love cooking what I grow, I love it when other people cook what they grow.
That's fantastic! You have had 15 minutes. Russ, you're here on MasterChef. Why do you want to change your life?
I've worked for 20 years for everybody else, and now it's a time of my life I want to do something for Russ, you know.
For Russ. For us or for Russ?
Well, for you guys as well.
Sales manager Russ is hoping his ability to throw dishes together quickly under pressure will make him perfect MasterChef material.
I can get a few spices out of the cupboard, I can throw them together and have a curry on the go in 10 to 15 minutes.
Mother of 1, Sophie, wants to run her own beachside restaurant.
I'm a very hearty, robust sort of a cook. I'm like, you know, the bish, bash, bosh school of cookery, just chuck it all in and see what happens.
Let's dream for a minute, Sophie.
Yeah.
Let's say you were crowned MasterChef.
Yeah.
What would you do with it?
I live by the seaside. I want to run Sophie's on the beach, a really like chilled out restaurant. People can come and eat beautiful fish.
Are you feeling more confident now you started?
Do you know, you've made me feel a little bit more relaxed, thank you, yeah.
All right. What's going on over there?
With 20 minutes left on the clock, Russ has already plated up his dish.
Russ just said we want it ready in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
You've got 15 minutes left, guys.
Writer Amy hopes her creativity with food will be as successful as her creativity with words.
My cooking style is very creative, very inventive. I tend to fiddle around.
Amy?
Hello.
How you getting on?
I'm all right, thank you. Not too bad.
We've always got prawns in your dish, but what is your dish?
I've been having a bit of a Japanese phase at home recently, so something based on that and soy with some bread.
It's going to get served up with bread?
I think so, yeah.
You're making us a sandwich, Amy?
How long have I got?
You've got about a quarter of an hour left.
I might backtrack.
Financial analyst John is desperate to give up the city and pursue a career in food.
I want to be able to get up and run in the door to work. I enjoy nothing more than cooking. It's what makes my heart beat more than anything. It's what gets my juices flowing.
Tell me about why you love food, John.
Something I've always been into, and the older I've got, the more into it I've got, and the more I realise that it's the career for me.
Are you good enough to be our MasterChef?
Yes. I wouldn't be in this unless I thought I can win it.
One minute. Get it on those plates. 1 minute. That's it, guys. Your time is done.
First up is Italian food lover Ian. Will his seared prawns on tomato pasta prove he has the skill as well as the passion for Italian food?
I like the rich tomato flavour. I like the sweetness of the peppers. It's a good bowl of pasta. Your pasta's cooked to absolute perfection. I like the bit of chilli you got in there. I'm getting that last. I think it's pretty decent.
Writer Amy is hoping her inventive approach will impress. She's made prawns served on peppers in a soy and chilli dressing.
Your peppers taste of soy and nothing else.
Yeah, there's too much soy in it.
You get a little bit of sweetness. Mostly what you get is soy.
I'm not very pleased with it. It's awful.
Speedy cook Russ made spaghetti with a spicy chorizo tomato sauce within the first 20 minutes. But what will the judges make of it?
Russ, we had a small problem, didn't we?
A little bit, yeah.
Because we said 40 minutes, your food was up in 20. We've now got a bit of a dry bowl of pasta. The chorizo is so full of flavour, it can't help but make that spaghetti taste okay. At the moment, it is just chorizo and pasta.
Sophie is pinning her seafood restaurant dream on spaghetti with lemon, rocket, chilli and thyme.
It's not bursting with flavour. I think it's very, very difficult to do pasta without some sort of sauce. I can taste oil and butter and thyme and pepper and nothing else.
I recognise why that didn't work today, but I'm desperate to show you what I can cook.
John is hoping that his marinated prawns with fried chorizo will be enough to reflect his great passion for cooking.
The rawness of those peppers with the richness of the paprika from the chorizo and the oiliness of it is quite nice.
Thank you.
Nice textures of the leaves, textures of the prawn. I don't think it's the food of MasterChef champions.
I know I enjoy cooking, but there's a big difference between being a home cook and being a professional chef. So that's what I need to work out.
Last up is organic gardener Karen. She's made prawn and chorizo salad with a honey vinaigrette.
I think it tastes fine, absolutely fine. It is about rich parsley. It is about sweet cured sausage. I think it's a good start. I think it is a good start. Thank you very much for your efforts. Off you go. We've got 6 eager people here. Some can cook, some can't, and we've got to find 3. Shall we talk about Ian? I think he made a nice sauce. He cooked his pasta beautifully. I think Ian can cook. From the start, he had an understanding about what he wanted to do.
I think it went quite well. I stuck to the Italian theme. I loved that cooking, so I was quite pleased, actually.
We know we like Ian. Yes, so Ian stays in. Amy? Oh, my goodness. There is a gremlin in Amy who said to her today, cook something really bad because you don't want to go any further. The idea of cutting up the red peppers and drowning them in soy sauce, well, it was just so ill-conceived.
I just blew it, basically. I hope they can see past all that soy sauce.
Amy's gone. What do you make of Karen? She actually constructed a decent salad. The peppers were delicious. The parsley was right in there. She did do it well.
Yeah, if I can keep my butterflies in my tummy and not fluttering around my head, then yes, I think I'm in with a good chance.
Having to face the plates of food I had to face today, hers in a way came as a welcome relief. Yeah. So Karen's in. It is really difficult with Sophie because there is this great bravado, which is brilliant. That's the person. The cook, though, of course, is what you get on the plate. It was pretty bad. Didn't try and add to it, didn't try and flavour it. And for some reason, spaghetti with no sauce. So Sophie's going home.
Sophie and Amy are out. whilst Karen and Ian are staying. That leaves one place left for either John or Russ.
Russ did rush into it, and he had the food up and left it, and basically stood there for 20 minutes.
But it was OK. He had little bits of chilli in it, bits of parsley in it.
A bit dry and left around, hanging around.
Well, that's the problem, that he left it for 20 minutes.
I rushed off at 100 mile an hour and should have took my time and made it a bit more juicy.
What do you make of John?
I don't think John actually cooked very much today. John cooked some prawns, tore up some leaves and chopped up a red pepper and mixed the lot together. It all worked together, but can he cook? I don't know.
This was a banana skin round. This is a round that I've been worried about more than anything, so I gambled on simplicity.
We need to work out which one's the best cook. At the moment, we've got Russ, who cooked us a bowl of pasta. Very, very quickly, left it one side and tend to it. And John, who cooked us some prawns with chorizo and a bit of salad.
Who do you think's likely to turn out two really good dishes tomorrow? You have such a short time in which to impress, but we know exactly what it is we're looking for. Karen, you're staying with us. Sophie. And Amy, you are leaving us, ladies, I'm sorry. Ian? You're staying with us, Ian.
Congratulations.
Whoa. Russ or John? John? We'll see you tomorrow, John. Sorry, Russ.
Thanks, Russ.
Yeah. All the best.
Well done, guys.
Congratulations. I'm absolutely over the moon to be getting through. It's just so happy. I'm going to go and have a few beers tonight to celebrate, but not too many because I know I've got to be up early in the morning, so just really happy.
I am relieved enormously. I'm still in it. I entered it to win it, and I still hope to win it.
I'm very chuffed to get through today. I'm going to go home and have a cup of tea.
For the moment, they can relax, but tomorrow the pressure is on as they face two more daunting tests. It's early morning on the second day, and the contestants arrive at the Gallery, a modern European restaurant located in London's famous department store, Selfridges.
Morning, chefs. Morning. Morning.
The contestants will be working under the watchful eye of executive chef Scott MacDonald.
Today. When I ask you to do something, you say yes. Understand?
Yes, chef.
Good. Let's go.
It's just before noon, and the orders start to flood in.
How are we doing on one bread and butter, one tomato soup, one fish cake? Yes, chef.
Ian is in charge of the salmon fish cake with poached egg, baby spinach and a pepper hollandaise. Ian is quick to get his first dish plated up, but it's not up to Scott's high standards.
You've got hardly any spinach, so it's not sat nice and high. Get some more spinach, get it underneath it, get it away. Tomato, 2 covers, 1 duck.
Karen is taking care of the roast wild duck with pancetta, green beans and cauliflower puree.
This should be ready and out to me in 4 minutes, OK? No pressure. How long, Karen?
3 minutes, chef.
3 minutes is too long.
Karen is holding up a whole table's order.
I need to go with this now.
Yes, chef.
I was waiting for this. I would have gone home by now. Karen, your 3 minutes are well and truly up.
Finally, she gets her food up to the pass, but she's made a basic error.
Did you season these green beans?
No, chef.
Come on, Karen, think.
Sorry.
1 duck, double 23. Thank you. We got there.
Can you get faster?
Eventually, yeah.
Faster.
OK, Samaj, 2 covers. 1 small Caesar, 1 scallops.
John is looking after the scallops with ratatouille and pancetta.
Your pancetta's raw, OK? So it's key to get that on first.
Keen to impress, John gets stuck in, but is too hasty and has forgotten a crucial detail.
Is your pancetta done? My mistake, chef. Yep. So now, you're going to have an overcooked ratatouille with your lard that's not cooked yet.
Yes, chef. I wouldn't give that to a dog.
No, nor would I.
Yes,
Chef.
chef.
As as the shoppers continue to pour into the restaurant, there's no let-up from executive chef Scott.
1 salmon fish cake, Samaj.
Yes, chef.
Thank you.
Ian is still feeling very nervous in the kitchen.
I'm always walking on eggshells, but I'm enjoying it though.
So, is fish cake ready?
But he is managing to get his dishes out.
Are you happy with that?
Yes, chef.
Go, get it out. OK, I'm waiting on 1 scallops, 1 burger, no relish. Am I talking to myself?
Yes, chef.
After his disastrous start, John is determined to make up ground.
Chef, do I bring this up to you, or do you want me to plate it?
Plate it.
I'm finding it quite pressurised, but perfectly organised and perfectly controlled. And I'm just trying to make sure I'm harmonious too. Chef.
Why couldn't you have done that the first time round?
Karen also wants to make an impression and prove she can deliver the food on time.
It's a real bag.
Quick check.
No more talking.
Karen, how long for the duck?
5 minutes, chef.
5 minutes. I'll hold you to that.
But yet again, a table is kept waiting.
Stop messing around with it. Get it on the plate.
Karen finally gets her duck to the pass, but she's put it on the wrong type of plate.
What plate have you put it on?
Oh, no. Sorry.
25 minutes for a dish.
With service over, executive chef Scott meets up with John and Greg.
Scott, tell me about Karen.
Put under a little bit of pressure, the wheels fell apart. She couldn't cope, and the timing was way off.
During service for John, tell me how it went.
John was the late runner, shall we say. Here's the horse that came from the back. He got himself organised, he started to take the lead.
So what about Ian in service?
Ian flapped. As soon as the pressure was on, it started to fall apart.
Come on, Scott. If you had to employ one of them, who would it be?
I'd employ John.
Now they're straight back to MasterChef HQ to cook their best 2-course meal. Yesterday, John only just made it through with his simple dish, but he proved he has the skill to back up his passion when he excelled in the pro kitchen. Ian's love of Italian food showed with his excellent prawn dish, but his nerves almost got the better of him in service. Can he now return to form and make himself a winner? Karen's salad was a star dish in round 1, but her disastrous time in the kitchen means she now has to cook the meal of her life if she's going to stay in the competition.
There is a quarter-final place up for grabs, and you have 1 hour to prove you are worthy of it.
It's your 2 courses, and you're going to show to us what you think good food is all about.
Grab yourself a quarter-final place.
They have just 1 hour to cook a 2-course meal of their own design. Only one of them will win a place in Friday's quarter-final.
What are our 2 courses going to be?
I'm going to roast some wild rabbit, serve it with a mustard mash and some fine beans.
Any sauce with our rabbit, beans and mash?
Yes, I'm going to do a marsala sauce.
And your pudding is?
The chocolate fondant and the chantilly cream.
OK. Have you made these dishes a lot before, John?
Rabbit's something I've cooked with quite a lot. To be honest, I'm not really a pudding person, but if you come on something like this, you might as well push the boundaries out a bit and learn something new. It is a bit of a risk, but come onto this once in a lifetime, you might as well give it a go.
I'm not a fan of the chocolate fondant, but it's showing skill.
I'm really happy with the piece of rabbit. The only thing that's bothering me is mustard mash and masala sauce. I can taste the mustard mash, I can taste the masala sauce. I can't taste them both together in my mouth. We'll see.
You're nearly halfway there, guys. You've had 25 minutes.
Karen, your wonderful 2 courses are?
Welsh salt marsh loin with seasonal root vegetables, mashed potato and a blackberry gravy, followed by spiced apple crumble with hopefully a very good creme anglaise.
Custard.
It is, custard at the end of the day, and we make the best custard in the world, us Brits.
Your cooking staying true to your roots and true to what you believe in here?
Definitely. I think this is probably what I would cook a lot at home if I had people around for dinner.
Karen, you said seasonal root vegetables, yet we've got parsnips not quite yet in season.
Well, the ones in my garden are.
Lamb, root vegetables, mashed potato, the berry jelly sauce. If I went home on a Friday night and got that, I would marry my girlfriend.
The crumble is what worries me. It could be messy, it could be ordinary, it could be like anybody else's crumble. Ian, what are you cooking for us?
I'm doing scallops on black pudding with a creamy sort of potato mash sauce, and then salmon with a sun-dried tomato tapenade on watercress mash.
What are you showing us here, Ian, with these?
I love fish, I love sun-dried tomatoes, capers, olives, nice sort of fresh Italian ingredients.
Ian?
Yes.
Are you good enough? You seen your competition? You going to beat these guys?
Hopefully so.
What is going to make the difference between you and them?
Passion.
Ian is keen to show off his skill in handling Italian ingredients, but the judges are worried he may be going too far.
Ian's got so many flavours going on there, and the amount of tapenade on that salmon could kill it. You can't quite picture it in your brain, but we'll see. We'll see.
This has got to get on the plate. We've got 1 minute left. That's it. We're finished. We are finished. That's it.
Unused to cooking desserts, John, at the last moment, can't get his chocolate fondant out of the ramekin.
That's it.
Ian has stuck with the Italian food he loves. Pan-fried scallops on black pudding with crispy Parma ham, followed by roasted salmon with sun-dried tomato and olive tapenade and watercress mash.
That works, Ian.
Thank you.
Salty crispiness of the bacon, sweet scallop, looks good. Textures are great, flavours are bang on. Very, very well done.
Rich, delicious black pudding and a slight amount of sweetness from that potato sauce. It's good. Let's move on to your main course.
Tapenade kills everything.
Okay.
Kills the salmon, it definitely kills the mash. It's so, so strong. There is no way I could eat all of that. Can you?
I'd give it a go, yeah.
Strong tomato sauce, strong herbs in the tomato sauce reduced right down. You have got good talent. You have got an understanding of flavours. It's getting it together as one dish. Ian, do you want to do it?
Yeah. I think life is too short. You've got to follow your heart, and if you love food and you've got an opportunity to work with food, you've got to go for it.
John has decided to push the boat out with roasted rabbit and mustard mash in masala sauce, followed by a chocolate pudding with cream.
I think that's absolutely super. Hint of mustard in that absolutely beautifully smooth mashed potato. It's so unctuous. I've got to applaud you.
Thank you.
It's sweet, it's salty, it's got great texture. It's pretty good. I mean, really pretty good.
Thank you.
Surprisingly very, very good, John, actually. Main course to pud.
We've got a chocolate pudding now, but I thought we started off with a fondant.
We certainly did, but I forgot to grease the ramekin. So rather than fight with it to try and get it out, I've decided to leave it in and call it chocolate pud and put my hands up.
Was it supposed to be that gooey?
It does look a bit runny, I must say.
The texture's gone because it's so runny. It's too wet.
It's a bit sticky on the palate, and that's got to do with not just being undercooked, but your batter being too thick. I do believe you can cook, but we have a mistake now.
I've taken a chance, I've done it. I should have got it right and I didn't, so if I don't go through, it's my fault and I'm not going to be angry at anyone other than myself.
You really want this competition?
Absolutely.
Karen has stuck to what she knows. Salt Marsh Lamb with mash, seasonal root veg and blackberry gravy with wild mushrooms. For dessert, spiced apple crumble with creme anglaise.
The sauce is great. It's bordering on slightly fruity. It's been done so well. Very, very good indeed.
Soft, sweet, delicious lamb, sweet roasted carrots. It's delicious in a homely way. Karen, let's get ready to crumble.
It is one of my favourite puddings.
There's lots of crumble on the top with cinnamon and sugar and oats and the creme anglaise. I'm not a big pudding man, and I like that.
The cinnamon and clove spicy mixture is dreamy. It goes up your nose as your spoon gets near your mouth, gets hold of your taste buds and gives them a great big kiss and cuddle.
Jolly good.
Karen, Could you do this competition if we put you through the next round?
Yes, I think I could.
You're going to have to come away from your farm. There's the opportunity...
And it is exciting to, you know, get out into the big world, big bad world.
I think we have real talent in this room, and it's going to be a tough job deciding. Thank you for your efforts. Off you go.
We are looking for a quarterfinalist. We are looking for somebody who wants to change their life. They all want to do it. But right now, I think what Ian is doing is not right. The idea of the scallops and the black pudding was very, very good. The next course of the salmon with the watercress and the olives and the dried tomatoes, the tomato sauce and the basil. And even as I say that right now, actually, you can see it's overdone.
Far too strong, far too rich. Was more than my taste buds could possibly cope with.
It looked nice, I think, but just need to work with putting things together better and thinking more about the way flavours go.
I think we've got to say goodbye to Ian.
He goes.
And that will leave us with John and Karen.
Karen is a wonderful cook. I think she should be held up as the epitome of what is right about food. The lamb tasted great, the sauce tasted great, her crumble, the mixture of the cinnamon and the cloves. That was a lovely spice on the top.
I really want to carry this adventure on for as long as possible. I really, really want to go through to the next round.
Karen presented food which she honestly cooks, but I could not take those to a restaurant. I could not spend a week with Karen and get her to restaurant level, whereas I think I could spend 2 days with John and take him to restaurant level. What John has done today is quite extraordinary. He had rabbit loin, it was wrapped in herbs, it was then wrapped in ham. Everything was well seasoned, everything was well done.
But as good as his rabbit was, his pudding was a disaster.
I'm absolutely frustrated with myself. I just made one small mistake, which I think has probably cost me.
We asked them for 2 courses. We got 2 competent dishes from Karen.
Who's going to be?
We know what we want. We want someone with the skill, the passion, the drive, who can compete with the best amateur cooks in the country.
Our quarter-finalist, the person going through, John. Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Amazing. Unlucky.
Congratulations. Very, very well done.
A bit disappointed about the adventure coming to an end. Would have liked to have gone further.
I'm gutted. I wanted to go all the way, but it's just a shame I'm not going to be here tomorrow. But it has shown me how much I love food, and I'm going to continue to do that for the rest of my life.
Still here. Oh, I'm so happy. That means an awful lot to me, an awful lot. It shows a vote of confidence in me from the judges, and that really just inspires me to do better and better and better, and hopefully that's exactly what I'm going to do. Yes. Quarterfinals, here we come.
Yep, it's a bowl of pasta with chilli in it. Oh, yeah.
You have great ideas. You are starting to match food very, very well indeed.
Please tell me that this is a stitch-up.
The middle is dreamy, absolutely dreamy.